Now, when vision takes a man's life, and the man is not living for that particular vision, it means that that man's life is lost. Apostle Paul in chapter 3 of the book of Philippians, he said, there is one effort I am making. Can I get it? I just want one verse. Chapter 3, Philippians chapter 3:12. Apostle Paul said, I am making one effort, that I want to apprehend something that has apprehended me. It's just quite very beautiful. So what vision does is that vision first of all apprehend you, and then say to you, apprehend me. The word apprehend means you are arrested and kept down by vision. So vision does not allow you to do anything with your life, because he has already arrested you. And then he said, arrest me back and be saved. So God believes he has blessed us when he arrests us. It is not possible for you to wear a crown without allowing your life to be arrested. He said, not though I have already attained, neither will I already perfect, but I follow after, that if that I may apprehend
that for which
I am also
apprehended of
in
Christ Jesus.
So there are two apprehension. He apprehend. You were apprehended, and then now you are trying to apprehend that which have already apprehended you. But you were first of all apprehended. Let me ask you to listen. It is a wonderful thing for somebody to know what apprehended him. Apprehended him or her. Such a person is meant for throne. All this to bomb throw grisibo is a mystery of poverty and shame. Satan knows how to damage people's life and destiny. So he confuses their mind. Please hear me. Hear me. There's something we have done. There is something that we have done before. I've done it before in the prophetic. Somebody said, we are going to the mountain to see God's will. God's will for your life is not two. It's not two. You don't get it in the mountain. You look at your life. Why will you go to the mountain to look for your life when it's with you? Which mountain? And then please, ridiculously, somebody went to the mountain and started hearing voice of confusion. What mountain did did Joseph go to? The power that made Joseph to kill Goliath came from the crown making process that kept him in the bush when Samuel came to the family house. You're telling me you're seeing anything clearly, and people can see it. If you see anything clearly, when people see your life, they will know that it's something you know. There's something you're living for. Let me say again. I said, when people see your life, they will know. It is not under discussion. I say it's not. If you try to seek advice for God's will, for vision in your life, then it's not clear to you. If you try to say to somebody, give me advice. Give you advice on what? Something you know very well. In case you don't know, nobody have ever supported me to be a eunuch. It's not about supporting me. I don't need your support. That's my only life. In Galatians chapter 1 verse 5 and 6, 15 and 16. Galatians chapter 1, 15 and 16. Apostle Paul says, when I know I am a preacher of truth for Gentiles, he said, I didn't discuss it. Some things are not there for discussion. What Apostle Paul was saying is that I didn't look for advice. He said, when it pleased God who separated me from my mother's womb and called me by his grace to preach in his
Son,
that I might preach him among the heathens.
Immediately I conferred it not with flesh and blood.
Apostle Paul said, I didn't discuss it because he knows that he's a dead man. Something that took your life is not under discussion. And if you don't yield your life quickly, you will wander around the earth like aimless people. Excuse me. You don't know the pain of two things. That is, whatever anybody say will make meaning to you. And then you don't even know the pain of wandering around in aimlessness. How can you know when Satan is using people to attack your mind? Listen, you don't prioritize two things. If you want to wear crown, can I say it again? I say you don't prioritize two things. I used to tell parents who believe that the best way to raise their children is to send them to expensive school. You're a liar. You're a liar. In case you don't know, you are the guardian angel of your children's life, not school. You are the one that casts shadow on your children. God visits your children from you. It is your personality that controls the destiny of those children, not school. It's your personality. School will not do much to children. Jacob to say to Joseph, he said concerning Ephraim and Manasseh, he said, let the name of my father and my father's father and my name be called upon Manasseh and Ephraim. He said, and let the angel that brought me from trouble, he said, lead them and let them multiply. Let them, he said, let them multiply on the face of the earth. He didn't say send them to the best university. Which university? Listen, all important knowledge are produced from lives. Wherever there is a great life, there will be great learning. What I've studied in biology to do with theory, ordinary theories? Now theory where brought me here? No. You will not struggle with giving vision everything. The moment that vision is clear. I said the moment that vision is clear, it's very clear, then you end your life. It was not difficult. In fact, let me give it as a testimony to a young man. It was not difficult for me to end my life when vision became clear. So you don't give me advice. I know what my life is all about, and I have already ended it. My question to somebody who is hearing me: have you ended your own? Or you're still looking for feeble and fickle opportunities made in doom? Fickle opportunities made in doom. It is not possible to preach intelligently when you have not given vision everything. It's not possible. When you give vision everything, vision will give you everything other than your paper. I said when you give vision everything, vision will. Please let me ask you to listen. It is not possible for a man that understands attention to be trifled with. You know that you know attention. Did you hear what I said? I said you know that you know attention. What I'm doing is not preaching, it's blessedness. What? Huh? Is blessedness. It's not preaching. One day at a time. Today is already going. This is like to 2. One day at a time. Today is just going. By the time the day goes, what will be there in the record? Because you see, the time is a prostitute. Huh? Time is a prostitute. You don't trust it. Just like you don't trust a prostitute. Even when you can find a prostitute in that hotel down there now. Huh? Yeah, be there like 1 month. Again, I say, yeah. Again, I say, Joan, how are you? Hi. You see Paul? Paul? After 2 months, you go there and say, let me go and check for Joan. You go there, her room is already locked. The number you used to get her is no longer going. She has gone to Medugri. Or maybe she's now in Calabar. And when she was drawn in Lagos, when she went to Calabar, she said, I need your mother. Now, you see, because she's a prostitute. Now, that's how time is. She's not answering Nijoma in Calabar. You see, because she's a flirt. She's flirt. It's unstable. It's unstable. 2 things. She will always be suffering. Number 2, she will soon die. You see, because where there is visionlessness, there will be poverty and death. I want somebody to give seed. Let me tell you something. I want somebody to give seed to the altar. Let me give you a gift. I want to reveal to you one secret. A terrible secret. Kanye Toya Kanye Toya Oyabuna Toya Kanye Oyabuna Toya I still want to sing that song one more time, just as a testimony. Dika dimba Yesu akana gloria Eze iboke miri nebo ibokwere nkwame ya attempt of Satan, or the number 1 evil Satan accomplished on earth, is to take the most important thing a living man has and deny it. That is something that if God come to you, that thing is what he must depend on to give you a destiny. Satan will always target it. Now, when he takes it from you, God believes that the person is dead. That means there are people who are living now, but they are dead. Why? Because what's supposed to give them life has been taken from them by Satan. What's supposed to give them life, Satan has stolen it. It is not that he took it that matters. It's that this guy took it and denied it. Maybe you didn't hear what I said. Huh? I said he did what? He took it and just like you are a woman. I said you are. It's not that somebody made you lose your virginity that hurts you sometimes. What hurts you sometimes is the man that made you lose it. The type of man. You see, because in 20 years to come, you will not forget the person that made you lose it. It is not just that you lost it. Sometimes it's the annual fear. Because it is a terrible experience on earth. So Satan is so wicked. You see, because if he takes what you will live from, then you have no other life to live. Can I tell you something? Do you know why we remember Joseph? We are remembering Joseph because Joseph's vision kept Joseph's life. We are remembering Jesus because incarnation kept Jesus' life. When will you forget me? When the message of life and immortality and the coming of the Lion of Judah has already consumed me. How? Listen, 100 years to come I reign because my life is already preserved in a purpose, in a clear vision. Everything I have done on earth is that all I have done in my life is to give my life to something that has ability to preserve it. That is why I came to teach. I came to teach because I want to preserve my life. And I'm not doing general teaching. I said I'm not. No, I didn't come here to do general teaching. I'm not here to do general teaching. I'm here to teach something that will be remembered. Then there's another course I brought. I said, don't be tired of seeking yourself. It's a heading. There is something that will never end on earth. Knowing more about yourself. Don't be tired of seeking yourself. Even in 10 years to come, still just keep seeking yourself. Anytime God tells you new things about yourself, He advances your life. I say anytime God tells you new things about yourself, and if you meet somebody who knows you a little bit, let that person be part of your friendship. Because somebody who knows you has part of your life. Whatever you know, no matter how small, about yourself part time, increases your value. Let me say again. I say whatever you know about yourself, no matter part time, no matter how small you are, it helps you in the yes and no. Excuse me. Do you know what it means for you to sit down somewhere and you're thinking about your God and yourself? And you're not distracted. And you know the earth is made valueless by options. So when people are trying to tell you that this is available, you know it's available.